Well, a fine mess you've got us into with your nodding head and the deference due to a man of pedigree.
Merely corroborative detail intended to give artistic verisimilitude to an otherwise bald and unconvincing narrative.
Corroborative detail indeed. Corroborative fiddlestick.
Oh, and you're just as bad as he is with your cock and bull stories about catching his eye and whistling in air. But that's so like you just have to go and put in your oar.
How about you and your big red dog?
And your snickersnee.
Well, never mind that now. There's only one thing left to be done. Nanky Poo hasn't started yet. He must come to life again, at once. Ah, here he comes. Nanky Poo, I've got good news for you. You're reprieved.
Oh, but it's too late now. I'm a dead man. And I'm off for my honeymoon.
Nonsense, a terrible thing has just happened. It seems that you're the son of the Mikado.
Yes. But that happened some time ago.
Is this a time for airy persiflage? Your father is here. And with Kadisha.
Oh, my father. And with Kadisha.
Yes, he wants you particularly.
And so does she.
Oh, but he's married now.
Oh, but bless my heart, what does that have to do with it?
Well, Kadisha claims me in marriage. But I can't marry her because I'm married already. Consequently, she will insist on my execution. And if I'm to be executed, then my wife will have to be buried alive.
You see our difficulty?
Oh, yes. I don't know what's to be done.
Oh, there is one chance for you. If you could persuade Kadisha to marry you, she will have no further claim on me. And in that case, I can come to life without any fear of being put to death.
I marry Kadisha?
I really think it's the only course.
But my good girl, have you seen her? She's something appalling.
Oh, but that is only her face. She has a left elbow, which people come from miles to see.
I am told her right heel is much admired by connoisseurs.
My good sir, I decline to pin my heart upon any lady's right heel.
Well, it comes to this. While Kadisha is single, I prefer to be a disembodied spirit. And once Kadisha is married, existence will be as welcome as the flowers in the spring. The flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, breathe promise of merry sunshine. As we merrily dance and we sing, tra-la, we welcome the hope that they bring, tra-la, of a summer of roses and wine, of a summer of roses and wine. And that's what I mean when we say that a thing is welcome as flowers that bloom in the spring. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, the flowers that bloom in the spring. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, have nothing to do with the case. I've got to take under my wing, tra-la, a most unattractive old thing, tra-la, with a caricature of a face, with a caricature of a face. And that's when I mean when I say or I sing, oh, bother the flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, oh, bother the flowers of spring.
Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Alone and yet alive, oh sepulchre, my soul is still my body's prisoner. Remote the peace that death alone can give. My doom to and to live. Hearts do not break, they sting and ache, for old love's sake, yet do not die. Though with each breath I long for death, as witnesseth the living eye, the living eye. Oh, living eye, come tell me why, when hope is gone, dost thou stay on? Why linger here where all is drear? Oh, living eye, come tell me why, when hope is gone, dost thou stay on? May not a cheated maiden die? May not a cheated maiden die?
Kadisha!
The miscreant who robbed me of my love. But vengeance pursues. They are heating the cauldron.
Kadisha! Behold, the suppliant at your feet! Kadisha, mercy!
Mercy? Had you mercy on him? See here, you. You have slain my love. He did not love me, but he would have loved me in time. I am an acquired taste. Only the educated palate can appreciate me. I was educating his palate when he left me. Well, he's dead. And where shall I find another? It takes years to train a man to love me. Am I to go through the whole weary round again, and at the same time implore mercy for you who has robbed me of my prey? I mean, my pupil. And just as his education was on the point of completion, oh, where shall I find another?
Here!
What?
Kadisha, for years I have loved you with a white-hot passion that is slowly but surely consuming my very vitals.
Oh.
Shrink not from me. If there is aught of woman's mercy in your heart, shrink not from a lovesick suppliant, whose every fiber thrills at your tiniest touch. True, it is that, under a poor mask of disgust, I have endeavored to conceal passion whose inner fires are broiling the soul within me. But the fires will not be smothered. They defy all attempts at extinction, and, breaking forth all the more eagerly for its long restraint, declares itself in words that cannot be schooled, that shall not be weighed, that should not be too severely criticized. Kadisha, I dare not hope for your love, but I will not live without it. Darling,
You whose hands still reek of the blood of my betrothed, you dare to speak words of passion to a woman you have so foully wronged?
I do. Accept my love or I perish on the spot.
Oh, go to, for who knows so well as I that no one ever yet died from a broken heart?
You know not what you say. Listen. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang willow, tit willow, tit willow. And I said to him, Dicky bird, why do you sit singing willow, tit willow, tit willow? Is it weakness of intellect, birdie, I cried, or a rather tough worm in your little inside? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. He slept at his chest as he sat on that bough, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. And a cold perspiration bespangled his brow. Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. He sobbed and he sighed and a gurgle he gave. Then he plunged himself into the billowy wave. And an echo arose from the suicide's grave. Blub, 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 Now I feel just as sure as I'm sure that my name isn't Willow, tit willow, tit willow. That was blighted affection that made him exclaim, Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. And if you remain callous and obdurate, I shall perish as he did, and you will know why, though I probably shall not exclaim as I die. Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow.
Did he really die of love?
He really did.
And all on account of that cruel little hen.
Yes,
Poor little chap.
it's an affecting tale and quite true. I knew the bird intimately.
Did you? He must have been very fond of her.
His devotion was something extraordinary.
Poor little chap. And if I refuse you, would you go and do the same?
At once!
No! Anything but that. Oh, I'm a silly little goose.
You are?
And you won't hate me because I'm just a teeny weeny wee bit bloodthirsty. Will you?
Hate you? Oh, Kadisha, is there not even beauty in bloodthirstiness?
My idea, exactly. There's beauty in the bellow of the blast. There's grandeur in the growling of the gale. There's eloquent outpouring when a lion is a-roaring and the tiger is a-lashing of its tail.
Yes, I'd like to see a tiger from the Congo or the Niger, and especially when lashing of his tail.
Ooh, volcanoes have a splendor that is grim, and earthquakes only terrify the dolts. But to him who's scientific, there is nothing that's terrific in a falling of a flight of thunderbolts.
Yes, in spite of all my meekness, if I have a little weakness, it's a passion for a flight of thunderbolts.
If that is so, sing Derry down Derry, it's evident very our tastes are one. Away we'll go and merrily marry, nor tawdily tarry till the day is done.
There's beauty in extreme old age. Do you fancy you are elderly enough? Information I'm requesting on a subject interesting is a maiden all the better when she's tough.
Throw out this white dominion, it's the general opinion that she'll last a good deal longer when she's tough.
Are you old enough to marry, do you think? Won't you wait until you're 80 in the shade? There's a fascination frantic in a ruin that's romantic. Do you think you are sufficiently decayed?
To the matter that you mention, I have given some attention, and I think I am sufficiently decayed. If that is so, sing Derry down, Derry. If Everton, Derry, our tea someone, away we'll go, and merrily, merry not hardly, Derry till day is done. That is so, sing Derry down, Derry. If Everton, Derry, our tea someone, away we'll go, and merrily, merry not hardly, Derry till day is done. Sing Derry down, Derry, it's Everton, merry not hardly, Derry till day is done.
Now then, we've had a capital lunch and we're quite ready. Have all the painful preparations been made?
Your Majesty, all is prepared.
Then produce the unfortunate gentleman and his two well-meaning but misguided accomplices.
Mercy, mercy, mercy. Mercy for Coco, mercy for Pity Sing, mercy even for Pooh-Bah.
I beg your pardon, I didn't quite catch that remark.
Mercy even for Pooh-Bah.
Mercy for my husband that was to have been is dead, and I have just married this miserable object.
Oh, you've not been long about it.
Oh, we were married before the registrar.
I am the registrar.
I see. But my difficulty is that as you have slain the heir apparent...
The heir apparent is not slain.
Oh, bless my heart, my son.
And your daughter-in-law elected?
You traitor! You have deceived me!
Oh, yes! You are entitled to a little explanation, but I think you will do it better whole than in pieces.
Oh!
Your Majesty, it's like this. It is true that I stated that I had killed Nanki-Poo.
Yes, with most affecting particulars.
Merely corroborative detail intended to give artistic verisimilitude to an otherwise bold.
Will you refrain from putting in your oar? It's like this. When Your Majesty says, let the thing be done, it's as good as done. Practically, it is done, because Your Majesty's will is law. Your Majesty said, kill a gentleman, and a gentleman is told off to be killed. Consequently, that gentleman's as good as dead. Practically, he is dead. And if he is dead, then why not say so?
I see! Nothing could possibly be more satisfactory.
War is won and married yum yum. No anger for married, for all will be married. I think you had better succumb.
Come.
And join all expressions.
On this subject I pray you be dumb. Your notions, old man, you're not worth a penny. The word for your guidance is mum. You've a very good bargain in me. On this subject we pray you be dumb. We think you had better succumb. You'll find there are many who went for a penny. There are lots of good fish in the sea. There are lots of good fish in the sea. There's lots of good fish in the sea. There's lots of good fish in the sea, in the sea, in the sea, in the sea, in the sea.
The threatened cloud has passed away.
And fair shines the dawning day.
But though the nights may come too soon,
We've years and years of afternoon.
there let the throng of joy advance with laughing song and merry dance. And let the throng of joy advance with laughing song and merry dance. With laughing song and merry dance. With laughing song.